Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we are going to be traveling down the Long Hill. In St. James, we're heading towards Montego Bay. Sit back, relax and drive with me. Now, yesterday, we told you about the accident that took place at the Brighton and Retirement intersection at Bluefields in the parish of Westmoreland. This accident, it resulted in the death of that young man you're seeing on your screen. His name is Sheldon Bloomfield. He was 17 years old and he lived at White House in the parish of Westmoreland. We also told you that another young man, he was injured in that accident. Our information is that he was treated and sent home. We also told you that based on our understanding, the driver for the Toyota Corolla motor car would most likely be facing a criminal charge. Well, it's now official. The driver, he has been arrested and charged by the police. He has been charged for the offense of causing death by dangerous driving. His name is Venado Tennant. He's said to be 23 years old and he's a farmer. He lives at Pinnock, Shafton in the parish of Westmoreland. So, Venado Tennant will be going to the courts shortly to face his judgment. In this next story, we are learning that a man who had gone to the Sangster International Airport to collect a Visa debit card, he was arrested and charged by the police. This incident, it took place yesterday, Tuesday, March 15, 2022, sometime after 12 midday. Our information is that the lottery scam task force, they received certain intelligence. As a result, they went to the airport where the man who they had gotten the information about, he was seen and searched. He had just picked up a package with the Visa debit card in it. Have you figured out what is happening as yet? You haven't? Okay. The lottery scam task force of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, they specializes in certain cases. So, try and figure out what is happening. Anyhow, this man, he was found in possession of this card. We are told that the police, they took him to his home and during a search, a TD Bank Visa debit card was also found. It was also ascertained that this man, he does not have a bank account in the United States or any other foreign country. Now, this man, his name is Rowan Dixon. He's 32 years old and he lives at Bourke Village in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Rowan Dixon, he was subsequently arrested and charged by the police. He was charged for 1, possession of an access device, and 2, trafficking of an access device. Have you figured out what is happening here as yet? You still haven't? Alright, that is your homework. Ask around or do your research and I am sure you will find out. Yeah man, just ask around. Now, in this next incident, it took place at Broughton District in the Little London Police area in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place on Monday, March 14th, sometime close to 6 p.m. Our information is that a man, he's said to be in his mid-40s. He's a farmer and he lives in the same Broughton area in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, we are told that this man, he was riding his red 2020 Cheetah motorcycle along the Broughton Main Road when 2 motorcycles with pillions on each motorcycle, they rode up beside this man and slowed down. It is said that the pillions and the 2 motorcycles, they brandished handguns and ordered this man who was riding his motorcycle to stop. The man stopped and the hoodlums, they robbed him of the same motorcycle. They then rode away the motorcycle towards Little London Square. Luckily, this man, he was not harmed. Bike owners, I have been warning you all the time, be on the alert. A whole heap of bike robbery are going on, whole heap. So just be on the alert, be vigilant. Now, this next incident, it took place at Wharf Road. Now, Wharf Road is in the Smithfield area in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place on Monday, March 14, 2022, about 9 o'clock in the morning, broad daylight. So here is what we are learning. We are learning that a man is known as Town Man. For a while now, he has been involved in conflicts with at least 2 other guys from the same area. One of them is called Dean, and the other one is called Micah. These are all young guys, early to mid-20s. We are not even sure what they are worrying about. But we are learning that Town Man is the father of a 6-month-old daughter. So on Monday, he went to a shop in the same Wharf Road area with his 6-month-old daughter. He went to buy some stuffs. So he bought the stuffs, came out of the shop, and was on his way home. Remember, we told you that he had his 6-month-old daughter. We are told that on his way home, he was confronted by Dean and Micah. One of them, it is alleged, was armed with a machete. It is further alleged that the other one, he pulled a gun from his waist and pointed it at Town Man. Our information is that Town Man, he ran off and ran into a mini-mart nearby where he hid his daughter. He then came back out of the mini-mart and continued running. It is said that these 2 men, they were chasing him. One allegedly armed with a gun, and the other allegedly armed with a machete. It is said that one of the men, he opened gunfire at Town Man. Town Man, it is alleged he received a gunshot wound to his right foot. Although Town Man was shot, he still managed to outrun these guys. He was later assisted to a nearby hospital where he was treated. Now, what I just said are the allegations. So the police, they are now searching for Dean and Micah in relation to this incident. Dean and Micah, you are wanted by the police. It's best if you talk to a lawyer or talk to a JP and contact the police. Now, have you hit on the like button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on the like button. Now, this next incident, it took place on Monday, March 14, 2022, about 11 o'clock in the night. It took place at Seastar Lane, West End in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. We are learning that a man, his name is Jarren Mathews. He's popularly known as Snake Man. He was 29 years old and he lived at Seastar Lane, West End in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. So we are learning that Snake Man, he was schizophrenic. We are told that he's not from Negril. He's either from Spanish Town or Portmore, somewhere in that area. Snake Man, he has been living in Negril for over 5 years now. It is said that he was the caretaker for the house in which he was living. The owner for the house, we are not sure where that owner is. But Snake Man, he was the caretaker for this house. So Monday night, persons living in the community, they reportedly heard loud explosions, sounding like gunshots. As a result, they called the police. When the police went to the scene, they saw Snake Man on the ground at the back of the same house for which he was the caretaker. He had gunshot wounds to his head and his right hand. The police checked him and they realized that he was still breathing. So our information is that the police, they hurriedly took him to the nearby Negril Fire Department paramedics. The Negril paramedics team, they applied first aid and transported him to the Savlamar Hospital, where he was immediately rushed into surgery. But Snake Man, he died whilst being treated. The doctors tried, but they couldn't save him. We are learning that when this crime scene was processed, 3 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Have you hit on the like button as yet? Have you hit on the like button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on the like button. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to to the channel. Remember, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that as soon as we have uploaded a new video, you will be notified. We are now over 80,000 subscribers. We are now over 80,000 subscribers. We are thankful. We are grateful. We didn't get here by slandering or libeling anybody, We got here by bringing you credible information. We got here by being apologetic when we are wrong. We are not too big to say we are sorry when we find out that we got something wrong. But most importantly, we got here with your help. We got here by you subscribing and by you telling a friend to tell a friend. So we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. And when we reach 100,000 subscribers, our plan is to give away at least 200,000 Jamaican dollars. For you who have been here for a while now, you know that when we announced that we're going to give away something, when we had reached 50,000 subscribers, we had given away 80,000 Jamaican dollars. When we reached 60,000 subscribers, we gave away another 80,000 Jamaican dollars. We are now announcing that when we reach 100,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away at least 200,000 Jamaican dollars. In that giveaway, it doesn't matter whether you win before or not. Everyone will be eligible. So whether you did win phone cards in the past or you won cash in the past, you are still eligible to win. So keep on telling a friend to tell a friend. Now, over at PNL Vlogz TV, we are almost at 5,000 subscribers. And when we reach 5,000 subscribers, we are going to be giving away $1,000 worth of phone credit to 5 persons. Let me repeat. Over at PNL Vlogz TV, when we reach 5,000 subscribers, we are going to be giving away $1,000 phone card credit to 5 persons. So ensure that you go over there and subscribe. The link to the channel will be in the description below. Also, the birthday greetings will be coming up shortly on PNL Vlogz TV. So in the final story for today, this one took place at Jarren Hill. Now Jarren Hill is in the Green Pond area in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. It took place Monday night. Monday, March 14th, 2022, about 10 o'clock. Our information is that the residents of Jarren Hill, they reportedly heard loud explosions sounding like gunshots. So they called the police. When the police went to the area, they went into a dirt truck. And let me tell you something. I have no information about what these 2 young men were involved in, or if they were involved in anything. But I can tell you this. These 2 young men, they were massacred. The hoodlums who took them out, they deal with them in the wickedest way. They received gunshot wounds to their heads and their upper body. They were later identified as one Oniel Thelwell. He was popularly known as CJ. CJ is about 19 years old and he lived at Green Pond. The other one, he was identified as Junior Thorpe. He is about 20 years old and he lived at Paradise Crescent, also in Montego Bay. Both of them, they were subsequently taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where they were officially pronounced DEAD. I emphasized officially because, from all indication, these 2 young men, they died on the spot. So we are learning that these 2 guys, it appears as if they were put to kneel down and then they were shot execution style. So here's why I'm saying they were massacred in the wickedest way. When the crime scene was processed, our information is that 5 9mm spent shells, along with 9.45 spent shells, and 12 5.56 pen shells were recovered from the scene. Now, 5.56 is what is used in an M16. So at least 3 different guns were used on these 2 young men. In total, over 25 bullets were fired into these 2 young men. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye NewzLynx and PNL Vlog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of